Yo, what's up, comic book reading universe? Is I, your friendly neighborhood comic book reviewer, Steven Savelli, once again representing hashtag NerdSwag, and I'm here to bring today my sweet chain and my comic book hauls for this haul for this week. So I'm gonna do this weekly on every single Wednesday. I think take just a few minutes and let you guys know what comic books I've purchased and give you a little sneak peek of what I'll be reviewing this week. So the first book that I bought is, of course, Batman Eternal number 11. This is a weekly comic, so I'm reviewing the whole thing. I flipped open to page one, and the art looks horrendous. It looks terrible. It looks stupid, and I hope that the story can carry this comic because it does look very good. So, Batman Eternal number 11. Looking forward to reading this and hoping some stuff happens with Stephanie Brown and hopefully I can get through the art on this. All right, next up I got Daredevil number 4 by Mark Waid and Chris Samney. This continues to be one of my favorite books, and issue number 3 left off with a cliffhanger. So I'm looking forward to what happens to Matt Murdock. And yeah, this is a pretty sweet cover. Really digging this cover. If you don't notice, there's an owl on the top of Daredevil's head because Owlman, the villain in this book. So anyway, sweet cover by Chris Samney. All right, next up I have Uncanny X-Men number 22. So this book I'm very excited about. I have been waiting for this for a few weeks now. This is written by Brian Michael Bendis with penciling by Chris Bachalo, and this continues to be my favorite X-Men book out right now, and I don't think there's any comparison. So very excited to read this. Left off with a quick cliffhanger too, of course, like all comic books do, but this left off with some massive attacks happening, and we don't know who it was. And yeah, we got Shield, we got the X-Men, and we got Magneto going rogue. So we'll see what happens in this book, Uncanny X-Men number 22. Next up, the book that I got that I'm looking forward to reading the most is Thor God of Thunder. This is issue number 23. This is written by Jason Aaron with art by Assad Ribic. This is the last days of Midgard, part 5 out of 5. So we have future Thor and present Thor trying to save the Earth, basically. And this is the final issue of this arc. And look at this cover. Oh man, this is really nice. The future has Galactus, and the present day has the Minotaur. So pretty cool comic, and Assad Ribic was nominated for Best Artist of the Year, so you know that the art in this is great, and look at that cover. Cool. All right. The next book that I purchased was Original Sin, number 4 out of 8. Now, if you haven't read 3 already, you're crazy. And if you're not reading Original Sin, then you're super crazy. Because Original Sin is actually an event by Marvel that is cool. And hopefully what happens in this book will stick to the universe. Avengers vs. X-Men did a good job of that, but I really like Jason Aaron, of course. He's my favorite writer out right now, so I'm really looking forward to this. This is Trust No One, number 4 out of 8, and last issue was a super dramatic cliffhanger, and the last page I want a poster of because it is awesome. And it was kind of surprising who ended up dying. I mean, who ended up doing the killing, but it really wasn't surprising who died because this character was newly brought back, so you figured this person was gonna die, and well, that's what happened. So, Original Sin number 4, written by Jason Aaron, art by Mike Deodato. It's a freaking great book. Another wicked cover. So, all right, next up I have Nova number 18. This is written by Brian Dugan, and I think the art, yeah, David Baldian. I think that's a new artist on this book. This is an Original Sin tie-in. This is Nova number 20 or Nova number 18. And what I love about this, just the cover. I haven't read the solicitation of this or know what this specific book's about, but Original Sin number 0 featured Nova and the Watcher interacting to get a little background on the Watcher. Anyways, Nova has an attachment to the Watcher. The Watcher died in Original Sin number 1, and it looks like in number 18, this tie-in, Nova's going to go visit the Watcher, who's dead. And hopefully there's some awesome writing in this. So I'm excited about Nova, actually, for the first time in a long time. And the last book that I actually purchased this week, my own monies, is Avengers number 31. This is an original sin tie-in as well. This is written by Jonathan Hickman with art by Lionel Francis Yu, I believe. And this book is just always beautiful. And Avengers is actually really cool. Issue number 30 was a tie-in to Original Sin as well. The Avengers got launched, oh man, I think like 80 years in the future, 50 years. I don't remember. The Avengers got launched into the future, and there's some battling between Captain America and Iron Man going down. Future Hawkeye is crazy, and old Hawkeye is a badass, and I'm really excited about finding out what happens to the Avengers when they get shot off into the future. This is yet another book where the space-time continuum is being altered, and at some point after Age of Ultron, this has to start destroying the Marvel Universe. And we'll see, maybe after Original Sin that happens, but we already know Axis is coming up in the future, which has nothing to do with space-time continuum, so I don't know. Anyway, Avengers number 31. It's the last book that I purchased this week. There is a few other comics. There's the MPH number 2 by Mark Miller that's out right now, that came out today by Image. I'm going to read that digitally, I believe. And yeah, that's all the books on my pull this week. There's a huge overload. There's 6 Marvel books, 1 DC book, and I'm going to read 1 Image book digitally. This is interesting. A few weeks ago, I had more Image comics than any other books, but this week I have an overload of Marvel, which is funny how the books land on certain days. Next week will be a huge Image comic day. I believe I have Cowl number 2 next week. I believe that there is Deadly Class number 6, and I'm not sure if there's a Southern Bastards or not, but there is a Woods number 2. Or Trees number 2, yeah, Trees number 2, and I think there are a few other ones. So next week again, I'll be a little more Image heavy, and we also have Superman number 32, which has John Romita Jr. doing the art again. He's teaming up with Jeff Johns. So more DC next week and more Image, but this is my haul for this week. Look forward to the Staple Stash comic book review later in this week, where I review all these comics individually. They usually take some production time, so I want to get this up to show you what I got. And so yeah, check back for my comic book reviews. If you like comics and you want to follow what I'm reading and you feel like I can help you, remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. And in the comment section below, if you want to leave your channel, if you do comic book reviews, that'd be awesome. I'll check you out and subscribe as well. So let's build some community over these comic books because they're fun. Anyways, in my comic book reviews, I'll probably be giving a digital comic away for Original Sin number 4, and I'll probably be giving a digital comic away for Thor God of Thunder. So both these books I'll be giving out for free as digital downloads. So make sure you check it back. Other than that, you guys have a fantastic night. Read your comics, and yeah, have fun, bubs. Good night.